Everyone's talking about this, and I want to have my own take about this too, because I genuinely found this to be so funny. Like, absolutely, this is just peak hilarity. Today we are talking about Watcher. Watcher is sort of like a Nat Geo or Animal Planet reality-based mystery channel. Do you guys remember shows like The Haunted, 100 Ways to Die, or those weird Bigfoot hunting TV shows? Oh god, I loved watching those as a kid. Anyways, Watcher's content is pretty similar as it's mostly based on this type of genre. As a matter of fact, in their channel description, that's basically how they sum themselves up to be. Watcher is a new production studio that is focused on creating television caliber unscripted series in the digital space. Our shows have a genuine curiosity and earnest exploration into a variety of topics including food, travel, horror, and everything in between. This channel is pretty successful, by the way, like very successful. They had nearly 3 million subscribers not too long ago and get hundreds of thousands if not millions of views on a lot of their videos. Or at least they nearly had 3 million subscribers until tragedy struck. Anyways, jokes aside, they released this video titled Goodbye YouTube, which is the main thing that I want to talk about today. And it wasn't very well received.
Alrighty.
And immediately we start off with this stupid, melancholic, classical piano music. I mean, I get what you're doing. Gotta start off emotional to signify tragedy or something. A real tearjerker, you know, a showstopper here. Also, the dramatic sitting down and sighing. Like, I'm not buying what you're selling here so far.
As sad as it is to say goodbye to YouTube, it's the right thing to do.
If this is my last time on YouTube, then baby, what a life I've lived here on this platform.
I grew up on YouTube. All of my heroes were on YouTube. I learned how to be a human on YouTube. Taking a step away from it, it's just tough because I've always really loved and cared about the YouTube community, so it's hard to leave.
Okay, screw this mess. I'm not going to react to the entire thing. I'm just putting these first two clips to sort of give you an idea of what's happening here. They're sympathy baiting. They're empathy baiting. They're trying to tug at heartstrings. Especially that bullshit where this dude is like, as much as I don't want to leave YouTube, I think it's the right decision. Then they make this entire 5-minute sort of background to who they are and a sort of emotional and sad look back at their history on YouTube and the internet. It's very, very obvious bait. But why are they doing this? Why would they leave YouTube? Well, it's because according to them, YouTube has reached a profit ceiling. They are not making enough money. They're not making as much money as they'd like to.
I'm very happy with the progress that we've made over here at Watcher over these past 4.5 years. But it feels like we are just at the point where we've hit a bit of a ceiling in terms of what YouTube is able to offer.
So ultimately, what's their decision?
The goal was always to make television caliber quality content. And not just for YouTube, but for you guys. I guess we just hope you guys follow us this one last time.
To our very own independent streaming service, Watcher.
Ah, yes, they're leaving the platform to start a subscription service for all of their broke college student Starbucks abolishing fans. You know, what's funny is that a few years ago, that joke here would be Starbucks drinking, not Starbucks abolishing. Anyways, so yeah, they basically decided to flip the script and say, screw you guys, we need more money, we need a relaunch. So now we're exclusively making our content on a website that you need to pay $6 a month for, as if you probably didn't already pay for shit like Netflix or Prime. It doesn't take a genius to know this is a fucking terrible idea. It's one thing to launch a service like this for exclusive content with higher production value. It's another thing to isolate your fan base in its entirety and force them to pay you to keep watching you, which is ironic considering they already have a Patreon for this, so what was the fucking point? I know that sounds sort of anomalous, like something is missing, sort of like there's a piece of the puzzle missing, and yes, I agree. Here's the question at hand. Why would they do this? After years and years of witnessing channels like Smosh, Rooster Teeth, or even your old BuzzFeed buddies, the Try Guys, selling out and collapsing because of it, what made you think that it was a good idea to drop this video and sell yourselves out under the guise that you're quitting content creation, that you're quitting YouTube? My personal theory, and the most likely answer to this, is that some moron in their marketing department saw the overwhelming support that other YouTubers who quit, such as Tom Scott or MatPat, who I'd argue have similar age demographics to them.
Especially when we do our live shows, you notice that it's very fascinating. The audience that we've attracted are also weirdos in the most positive sense.
They saw the support and thought, I wonder if we could pretend to leave, pull at as many heartstrings as possible, and then use their support to drag them onto another platform for even more money. Actually, this is exactly what's going on. Just look at the end of the video. Look, it's very clear that they have a supportive audience, but no one likes a sellout, not even your biggest supporters, because this entire decision was met with huge criticism and backlash, not just from their audience, but from other creators here on YouTube. It's very obvious bait that everyone saw as a mistake, and it's hilarious to see unfold because of how terribly they executed it. All in all, I genuinely think that they should fire whoever pitched this absolutely idiotic idea. Their best bet now is to delete this video and silently move on like nothing ever happened, and just take the L on a subscription service that very few people will actually end up subscribing to. I know there's a bunch of consumers out there that would buy this, but nowhere near the thousands needed to continue to support your business ventures, so this was a poorly thought out idea from the get-go. If anything, they should just leave that in the back burner and then relaunch it as an extension to their Patreon exclusivity and remarket it as a more high quality exclusive content platform for dedicated fans, because the way they went about it now shows no promise whatsoever. Shorter video for you guys this morning because I woke up super early and saw this mess and thought, yeah, this would be a good quick video to drop just to keep everyone engaged. I'll probably have another upload out sooner. Who knows? But later.